adults into substance slaves. So I am working on a million projects, which is nothing new. And my goal was to try to do 1 to 2 videos a week. This has been my standing goal since like earlier this year, which haven't happened. But I'm not gonna make like any kind of goals. I'm probably gonna try to just do 2 videos a week because such is life, and I'm working on a million projects, like I said, and also hey, like I said, my YouTube channel is demonetized. So all you guys that go by my videos, that have sessions, that, things of that nature, on my fan clubs and different things, I do devote my time there. Like, a girl's gotta eat, okay? Now, there's definitely highs and lows of, more highs than anything. I love my line of work, but especially with the current state of things, with the FOSTA and SESTA bill, and I think I'll do another full video on that a tad later. But I do have a Discord because between all the social media platforms and all these sites being restricting, I mean, Craigslist closed their personal session. I've met when I first started out back in the day, ages ago, and I was more lifestyle wise, not really pro doming. I met some wonderful subs. That's where I've always loved servants, but really domestic servants, and I had a lot of exhibitionist subs and other things. And this is what this is going to kind of relate about exhibitionism and voyeurism. So I am a little bit of a voyeur. I do enjoy watching, and I'm not just talking about porn. I'm talking about live sex or a live fetish session of someone else having like a dom having a session, and I'm able to just watch, not even participate in or dominate or that. I do enjoy that. It will have to be in one of my top maybe 10 personal favorite type of fetishes. And it's not something that I get to act out often because it's all about it being consensual. But I do enjoy it, especially not really. I don't want to say I really don't enjoy like more of a, what do you want to say? More like vanilla sex wise, but it has to be like, kink related, or just someone just nude. You don't have to really be like, I want to say, universally attractive. I just love seeing people like being in the nude or whatever, because I like being in the nude. So I myself am a slight exhibitionist. It is rare that I have on clothes, but I'm an exhibitionist in the sense that I just like to be nude. So I guess I want to say I'm more of a nudist and not an exhibitionist, because it's not like I want to really show off my nakedness everywhere, even though I do like to show off my scantily clad, have no clothes everywhere. But I'm more of a nudist, and 90% of the time I am naked when I'm in home. If I'm traveling somewhere, like, I don't own that many pajamas, and every time I have to travel somewhere, if I'm staying with a group wise or something, I'm like, okay, I gotta bring some pajamas. If I'm going to stay with some family or friend house, it's like, okay, I have to find those, pajamas, because I don't really wear those. I went out of town not too long ago, and I packed 2 pairs of pajamas, and I told my friend, she's someone I'm dating. I was like, why did I pack these? These just took up extra space because I did not need those. But anyway, so that's me. I would love to hear more about you guys if you're into voyeurism or exhibitionist. And I'm going to tell you about my first exhibitionist experience as a lifestyler. I've experienced, I think I mentioned I was a dancer back in the day, so I experienced quite a few guys who, would kind of pay me, like, this is when we dancing, where they just wanted to basically jack off, in front of me. And this was like, we'll be in like a little VIP section, quiet room. They'll, have a little lap dance, and, guys are going to try their luck because, some girls do extras. And I would say, I would watch you. How about you, and they would still pay me to watch them. And what do you know? Guys still enjoy that via cam. I don't know what it is about guys showing off their member and doing things to it, But I will not lie. I actually did enjoy it a bit. It was just the simple fact of them just being, I guess, kind of raw in the moment. Them probably thinking they are pleasing me. Like, I'm not more so aroused from it. It is just some type of enjoyment I do get from it. So that will be my kind of first in the adult industry kind of sense. But then once, like I said, I was on Craigslist and I wanted to get more into, you know, I knew I was going to go into pro doming, but I kind of wanted to get more experience with with subs. And I had like domestic servants, and I mainly had domestic servants. I was practicing spanking and CBT. This was actually on one of the guys that was helping me up for one of my first businesses. I've had a ton of businesses in the world. But one of my first business, well, I've actually kind of had the same business. It's just been changing. I've been changing, like, I'll change the name or the rebranding of it. But I was for the logo and for my website, and we were basically doing a barter partnership where he did everything and he would get a spanking and like CPT session from me. We'll talk about CBT sessions another, because his CBT sessions, what he really liked, kind of scared me. So now that I know a lot more going in, I will probably never do what I did with him first, because it kind of made me uncomfortable in the sense that I just thought I was just breaking his dick. And we'll talk about that another time. YouTube is going to censor all of this. It's one if they don't pull this off. But anyways, so when it came to exhibitions, I had quite a few guys who was just like, they were interested in a domestic servant, but they more so wanted to do it nude, or they want to show off nude and this and that. And at that time, I'm like, I don't really know if I want some nude man walking me. So then I eventually and there are safety precautions. I didn't just have people coming over and no one knew or no one was there, but that's just another thing. But I had an older gentleman, I don't remember his name. He was about my height. I'm only 5'3". He was Caucasian, if any of you guys want to know that. And he had to be probably like in his 60s. And he cleaned up really nicely, and I don't have a lot of traditional fetish gear, and I definitely didn't have a lot back then. But I remember I was like in these black fitted pants and a black sparkly like tube top. It was just the breast wise. I had my hair, I believe, in some type of braids, and I had like dark makeup. And he really enjoyed that ebony female domination aspect. So really serving female that is ebony, or of say of a multicultural ethnicity. So he really just enjoyed that. So I would just like throughout it, I did a tiny bit of humiliation and a bit of, like, you just love, well, not you just love, but this is your purpose, cleaning and serving a beautiful black female, blah, blah, blah. He just ate that up. And after he was nude the whole time, after he requested, he was like, I really just want to dance and show off for you, goddess. And I was like, okay. So I sat back and I actually got some entertainment. I want to say that for about 10 to 15 minutes, he really just danced around completely nude. He really just got into it, and he was just like, this pleases you? And I'm like, yes. I poured me some wine, and I was just like, this was better than TV almost. Now what I did, he was very aroused during the whole time. He actually did, without him dancing, he didn't touch himself or anything, but I did notice with him dancing around and his thing flopping around, there was a bit of pre-cum and things, and I was just like, okay, I don't want pre-cum, just like on my carpet or anything. But I did see like how aroused he really was. He really enjoyed it, and we had a few sessions after that, just those simple things. And now I'm going to say, well, let's say playtime, because I consider like sessions are usually paid for. So our play or kink time, and I really enjoyed that. It's been, I can say currently, I don't have anyone being completely naked for me unless it's in a paid session. But yeah. So that's my experience. I would want to say my first real more kink related experience. And I'm not saying the guys that wanted to jack off from me when I was dancing weren't like a set kink, because apparently, they really got off, from me, looking. But I really feel as though for this first story experience I told you was definitely I said a lot today, didn't I? But I was definitely all about, really more fetish related, so to speak. But anyway, so that's it. And leave your comments, this and that. Now, a lot of you guys sometimes hit me up and you just want to chat. I hate to be one of those people, like, I really just don't have the time or patience to really just like chat complimentary. But I have my Discord. I'm going to link my Discord. I might put it up here or there somewhere. It is open invite, and it is not open just to subs or curious people, this or that. You can be vanilla, but it is a kink fetish based Discord. It is a adult worker positive community, so there are a lot of other adult workers, whether they're doms or vanilla, so keep that in mind. But I am a lot of people are in there, but they're quiet. So I am trying to create it to be that it's an open community. There are select roles. So if you are a dom or in the adult industry or things, then you will have you'll see the information on what to do, because you will have select roles and channels. But I'm doing like a kink of the week thing, a kink of the week, kink of the week, and what else, you guys? There will be I'm going to make an exhibitionist channel for people who do want to show off and some other things. But yeah, we'll talk about that later. Until next time, bye, dolls.